filthy new children. I am the eater of worlds. I can smell their fear.
Hey guys, Fox here with yet another video. Today, Party City just dropped their newest animatronic, the animated floating Pennywise from It Chapter 2. This is by Morbid Industries, and this guy retails for $250. Now, from what I've seen on their Instagram page, this guy is 8 feet tall. I'm assuming the extra 8 feet is from the poles that make him look like he's floating up in the air, which is an interesting idea from Morbid. I mean, I guess Morbid does do some, like, crazy stuff with their animatronics here and there. This definitely takes the cake as interesting and weird. So, I'm gonna go on the pros of this guy. Because this guy does have some pros that I would like to, address. For one, the balloons. I know about how I don't like they make you inflate the balloons, but I like how one of the balloons says "I love dairy." I have been waiting for that. Oh my god. I have been wanting a Pennywise that has a balloon that says "I love dairy" because that's a part of the movie. I don't know, that made me really excited. I'm like, oh wow, Morbid actually did this. I'm really excited. His costume looks better, has more detail onto it, and it's just not as cheap looking, though it is still that weird, shiny metallic gray material. They really need to, ditch that. The shoes look better. They don't look like they were hand-painted like the other ones. They actually look nice. They look aged and dirty. So that's nice. The audio track is really good. They didn't, have that one dude who sounded like a total stoner who was like, "Step right up. Come change, come float." He sounded like it was stoned, guys. I can't even make that up. Oh. The head is an improvement, though I want to go back to something I said in one of my previous videos when I said that the techie Pennywise had a baby face. No, this thing has a baby face. It looks like a small child, and it's so hilarious. I just see him waddling up to you and being like, "I'm Pennywise the dancing clown." I don't know, I think it's funny. It's like multiple clowns stacked up on each other. I think it's cute. I think the face on this one's cute. It's not derpy. It doesn't look as terrible. The animation is weird. He just sways side to side. His entire body just sways side to side. Which, there are some things that scare me about that. This is by Morbid. I would like to make that apparent. This is a Morbid Industries product. No. Some guys will be like, well, why does that matter, Logan? Well, Morbid's products are very cheap. They use very cheap materials, cheap motors, cheap wires, cheap everything. They're a very cheap company, which I want to make a video talking about them and in a respectful manner on why I think they've gone down, because I'm sure a lot of us remember Old Morbid when Old Morbid was the best, man. Old Morbid was freaking cool. And now it's just like this. Cheap plastic products. I'm pretty sure it's just because they went under new management. They swap out owners very often. But I've seen a lot, and I do mean a lot of newer Morbid products break and fry out and just not okay. Very, very, very frequently. And I'm sure a lot of people can also agree with me on that. In fact, I own a Morbid item. That's from 2014. Around the time where they were really suffering, and they are even worse now. I really feel like, guys, that Morbid is really on their last leg, and that I think these licensed characters are the only thing saving them. Which to some extent it'll be really sad to see Morbid go. I just hope somebody picks them up and like makes them improve themselves. But Morbid's products just aren't made very well. And it really makes me think that they are really on their last leg and are about ready to go out the door. Their products are getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, which makes me think they're getting less and less money, which means they really can't afford to make the products they make. I feel like when they say that, oh, well, not everyone, likes your items, I think most of it is, oh, we can't afford to manufacture our items. And in fact, I believe they did say that about a few products last year, which that's a little concerning that they make something they can't afford to manufacture them. That's not a good sign. Oh, I'm sorry. Had yawn there. But this does look good, and it does seem like they're starting to slowly get back on their feet. I feel like if they make more Pennywise animatronics, as terrible as they look, it will make them money. People like these. People are buying these because Pennywise is a pop culture icon. Everyone knows it. And the newer Pennywise is very iconic. I personally like the design of the newer Pennywise. I like his makeup more than Tim Curry's, though I do very much appreciate Tim Curry's. In fact, Mr. Tim Curry's Pennywise Hang Up Right Above Me, which is also by Morbid, one of their older items, which was pretty decent at its time. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm very tired. I'm sorry if I keep yawning, guys. But this does look better than the original one. It's not derpy. The faces, they still have a ways to go. The costume is an upgrade. The face is an upgrade. He has, like, freaking no neck. I actually sent this to my friend. I'm like, oh, yeah, this Pennywise. And she's like, where's his neck? Which I was like, oh, my God. He is missing his neck, isn't he? The auto track, again, I really like that. I know some people are going to accuse him of stealing it from Techie. Because they have stolen audio tracks from Techie before. But I actually think this is something a little different. I'm fairly certain that both Techie and Morbid were given the same audio tracks. And I think Jemmy was the same way, because Jemmy sounds like these guys too. So I wonder if they all wanted to make one, and the studio who made Pain was like, here's some audio tracks you guys can use, and they did that. I don't know. But with all of these Pennywise animatronics getting released, that does bring a new question to the table. Spirit. Spirit does kind of like to hop on the licensed character bandwagon because it makes them a lot of money. And we haven't seen them with their own Pennywise yet. I believe they still have the Morbid Tim Curry one for sale, but I think that's it. So but given that It Chapter 2 is coming out this year, and It Chapter 2 is very just like it's a movie that looks like it's gonna be very popular immediately. It's caught a lot of attention of other people. This does make me wonder if Spirit is going to release their own Pennywise, whether it be by Techie, Morbid, Jemmy, Crazy Create, YJ, WO, maybe. It'll probably be WO, since WO is going strong on the licensed characters. And it could also really be Techie. Though it does look like Techie and Spirit are slowly parting ways, which is very unfortunate. It's unfortunate for them, but they're really starting to hold Party City's hand, which I want to make a whole separate video about that whole thing and what my theories are for Party City in the future. But I do wonder if Spirit will also make their own Pennywise, because it's Pennywise. Pennywise is a very popular character. I'll bet you it's going to be either by Techie, Crazy Create or WO, since those are very prominent companies this year. Techie not for Spirit, but Techie for like other companies, or other retailers, and even for Morris costumes now. Which that's really exciting to see that they're with Morris costumes. But I do hope we get Pennywise from Spirit. I'm rooting for them. But, until we get that, we won't really have an answer yet. So, this animated floating Pennywise, I think it's a cool concept, but I think the execution is going to be very poor. We'll just have to wait until we see videos of it and people buying him. That $250, tag, it's not that bad. People are going to kill me for that. Like, well, it's morbid. Yeah, but it's also an 8-foot Pennywise that has animation and also has phrases. And you get balloons with it, So, and it's licensed. Ignoring the fact that it's by morbid and the quality is very low, just what you're getting, yeah. It's like, imagine if you guys didn't hear it was by morbid. Imagine if you guys just saw its product, like, no image. You guys probably like, oh, that's totally worth it. It's 8 feet tall, So, I think it's worth the money. But I like the techie ones more still. But, congratulations, Morbid. You made something that doesn't absolutely suck, but it's still not the best. And I personally do not like this item. But at the same time, I don't absolutely hate it and despise it like the first one. Anyway, guys, what do you guys think about this product? What about that dollar? This is a dollar tag. What about that price tag? Do you like that? What do you guys think about this overall product? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? I like it and dislike it. I'm in the middle with this guy still. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And at the time of this recording, this is July 20th, when we are having a lot of really bad heat. So please stay safe, guys. Drink lots of water and stay hydrated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.